Hi, friends. It's Julie Merrill here. Hey, you're on my YouTube channel, and I'm so excited to let you know that I am starting a brand new venue or kind of a topic that I'm going to be talking about on YouTube. I have recently become certified and as a coach, but in this particular coaching, it's called Peacemakers Coaching, and it has a big emphasis on relationship coaching. I've learned so much through the certification, and I'm so passionate about helping marriages. Man, in my line of work, there's a saying, your mess is your message. And I felt like part of my marriage was really messy. I have been married for over 30 years, and a couple of years ago, things kind of fell apart for me. I was not feeling safe in my marriage. I was not feeling happy in my marriage. And I'm just going to specifically talk about my experience in my marriage. My husband was having a totally different experience, but for quite a few years, I just felt like the foundation that I had particularly been working on and building in this marriage was no longer sustainable. And the foundation was not holding up what my desire was for our marriage, which was some real beautiful, intimate, emotional connection, some really nice connection with our spiritual lives and getting deep into that and sharing that and kind of being on the same level of how we're understanding and what we want and what our desires were. And in our communication, boy, I just felt like we were that dog that was running after its tail, and the communication we had did not seem productive. It did not seem healthy. And I found that I was getting triggered over and over again. And in those triggers, I felt more and more neglected and alone and sad. And because I had all those emotions, I really distanced myself because when I was feeling a lot of hurt and I was having a hard time knowing what to do, who to blame, and yes, I was in the blame game, whether I was blaming myself or blaming my husband, it was just a mess. And I got a lot of help. You know that I am faith-based in my certification as a life coach. And because of that, when a mess showed up in my life, I turned to my faith. I cannot wait to share with you as we go on this journey together what I have learned and the learning that I've received, how it directly connects with true principles of any faith. Anyone that has a faith and is connected to a relationship with God, with Jesus Christ, their Savior, these techniques will work for you. A lot of the techniques I learned and a lot of the things that I've been trained on now, they don't actually connect right away with faith, but I have found any truth and any lasting change is always connected with truth, and all truth comes from God. When we can put all three of those together, we have got a recipe for success. And that foundation that I was feeling was crumbling and no longer sustaining my marriage relationship, it actually did crumble. But I started to rebuild with deity, with my God, and with my husband, because what we had done together had worked for decades actually. But what I wanted, what my husband was transitioning into, and what the desire of our hearts, which really did line up, needed was a new foundation, and it needed to be stronger, and God needed to be a part of it, totally a part of our marriage. So stay tuned. We're going to be talking about getting real in our communication. What does that look like? What is real communication? I'll tell you now, it stands for R, recognize their emotion, E, explore their story, A, attend to the needs, and L, lift the conversation. And we're going to be talking about 7 basic human needs that are emotional needs that need to be met if you are to sustain and create and build a healthy, lasting, growing, vibrant relationship. Those 7 needs spell the word starved. we're going to be talking about, are you starving in your relationship? And how do we create a big, fat, healthy relationship as we attend to these 7 needs? S in starved is safety. T, trust. A, appreciation. R, respect. V, validation. E, encouraged. And D, dedication. So I cannot wait for this journey that you're going to take with me as I start sharing what I've learned and what I know can help you in your relationship, no matter where you are on this journey in your relationship with your marriage, whether you're starving and you feel neglected and you've maybe lost hope, or maybe you just have the nibbles, or maybe you can think of ways that in your communication things can improve. I can help you by teaching you what's helped me in my relationship. Until next time, guys, can't wait for this journey, and I can't wait for you to come along. Please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And if you know someone that could use this to help in their relationships, please share. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.